Alright, faggots. This is the big old bread tutorial. Here we have the ingredients from order of use. So we got half a liter of water. We got some yeast, whatever the fuck. We got olive oil, very important, and we have salt. That goes all together in one, and then we get on to the dry shit. Afterwards, when the water's mixed, we then put in these two things. Some amount, you'll see. I have no idea how much, but who gives a fuck. And then by the very end, we put some Herbe de Provence on top. But that's like in fucking 15 hours or something. We don't do that. We don't do that now, so fuck you. And here we go. This is where we'll mix it. And yeah, so let's get the fucking show on the road. So first of all, take this water. Make it, I mean, it's not supposed to be warm, but it's not supposed to be cold either. So some temperature in between. You decide. Fuck off. There we go. And we take some yeast. Really, like, in one pack of yeast, there's probably yeast enough for 3 or 4 or 5 breads. You really don't need that much because it's gonna rise for so long. So we just take, that's a good amount, right? And if you have smaller hands, then just, you know, deal with it. Fuck off. Just crumble that shit in. And I've had this yeast for a while, so I'm probably gonna throw the rest out, but who cares? We get the, it's really dumb to film with one hand and work with the other, but yeah. Just put in a decent amount of this fucking shit. I'm gonna take the spoon and mix this shit. Mix it good till all the yeast is mixed in with the water. Because we don't want fucking yeast clumps in our bread. That tastes fucking weird. I mean, you won't die, but it's gross. Yuck. And fuck, I kind of forgot, but we also want, Jesus Christ, a decent helping of salt, like good amount. There you go. Mix that all in. Cool. Now I had to buy some more fucking Italian flour, so and we just pour some in. Let me just move the spoon out of the way. Pour some in, like a decent amount. That seems decent. And this is just general all-purpose flour. And we just, oh, that's heavy. We just pour that in. There we go. That seems fine. A bit more. That's fine. If the dough becomes too dry, then you can just add a bit more water. And if the dough becomes too moist like this, you just add a bit more flour, which, I mean, in this case, holy fuck, this is yeah, fuck, we need a bit more normal flour. You can also put more Italian flour in, like, who cares? It's all personal preference. This is not a personal preference, this was purely arbitrary, but if you have a preference, just go with that, you know? I'm not your fucking mom. Fuck off. That wasn't even enough, Jesus. Well, in that case, let's go with a bit more of this. A bit more. I guess I have a better idea of how much flour needs to get in when I use both hands, so yeah. So, now the dough is sort of just very moist, but not, like, it's not liquid. And you don't want to touch it, but at the same time, it seems fine, right? It's, yeah. So, decently wet still. I don't know if I can get a... So, still shiny, you know? Shining on the surface and, like, gloops around. That's about it. And now, I'm gonna wrap it up, put it in the fridge, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, found it. So, what you're gonna need is your fucking dough, some thing you can put in the oven, and this thing. I'd highly recommend using this thing to get the dough out. Because because that's what it's made for. Oh, also, of course, herbe de Provence. And some more fucking salt. Alright, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So you might be able to tell. It's nice and jiggly. That's what you want. Cool. Poured in, now it looks like this. Now we want to take our herbs and sprinkle that shit all over this fucking piece of shit bread. Just a big old nice layering. It's gonna expand a bit, so the individual pieces of herb is gonna be moved around and shit, so don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Alright, there we go. About that. Then we take some salt and we just sprinkle that all over. Good on, like a healthy handful of salt. Because, I mean, it's just a surface, so no harm, no foul, right? The bread inside is still not gonna be insanely salty. And then we need olive oil. Olive oil. And we sprinkle that all over. Oh, wait, actually. It is also a good idea to have a food pencil for this part. So, sprinkle that shit on. Healthy amount, you know? Don't be stingy. Oh, as always, don't be stingy. Then you pencil it, so you try to cover every single fucking inch or centimeter or atom or whatever the fuck molecule of the surface. We take 2 fingers and we just start fucking poking the shit out of the bread. Like this. All over the place. Just poking. Just fucking poking. Poking away. There you go. Now my hands are gross, but gives a shit. I certainly don't. Alright. That done. We open the oven, which is on 200 degrees. And we take this motherfucker. Smack it right in there. Jesus Christ. Smack it right in there. And leave it for 25 to 30 minutes. Right? Alright, it's been 23, 24 minutes in the oven, 200 degrees, and it's looking a bit like this. You can hardly see anything, so I'll just take it out. It's looking like this, fucking beautiful. Now it's crucial that you wait at least 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes until you do anything with the bread at this point. You want it to be fucking finished, okay? No eating early. That's it. Now you know how to make bread.